This weekend, David's out here with me. Did a quick overnighter here after work. We're going up to Mount Williamson. In the morning, we're going to look for an old plane wreck. Should be fun. A little bit colder than I thought it would be up here, since it's been in the hundreds all week down below. Yeah, good views. That's was that Bear Canyon or something? Bear Creek Canyon or something right there.
That's right.
When we did the Silver Moccasin, the PCT came up and we actually had a break right here when we were doing the Silver Moccasin. So good views so far. Gotta find yourself a place to camp now. Mount Williamson is right behind you on camera. I think it's only like a half mile to there now. But we'll look, find a good campsite, hopefully something that's a little sheltered from the wind. Got my dinner still to eat, got something from Jensen's down below. It should be good. Let's get to it, let's find a campsite. Basically follow this ridge line all the way up. We have made it up here, set up camp. I've got the Serenity net out here. And I'm going to probably use the Gatewood cape as well, but I've got my Big Agnes axle pad, the insulated one. Got my 40-degree bag, X-Ped pillow. Brought it up with a minimalist pack. And then I did bring this, which I might set up, which is a Gatewood cape. Let me come this way quick, show you what David's working with. Old trusty Lunar Solo. It's got his X-Lite in there. Nice, probably 20-degree bag.
Yeah, 15 actually.
15. He's got the 15. I got a 40-degree bag. Is there something I didn't know? And then we're up pretty high, right there. Probably can't see it, but you can hear it. Nice airplane going over. Mount Waterman. What's the name of this one?
Williamson.
Mount Williamson's just right here, the peak. Coming across this way. Right over here would be where little Jimmy is. I can see lights from cars down the highway going and straight through the trees. I'll try to get a time lapse later, but that's the valley down there. We see a lot of lights already. So I am gonna finish setting up my camp and then have a sandwich that I should have ate a long time ago because I'm feeling a little weak. But here we go. It's been a great day out here so far, a great hike up here. Now we're gonna enjoy the night. We're the only people up here, Southern California. 10 million, 15, 20 million people, however many it is in Southern California, we're the only ones up here. Can't beat that. 9:45, had a great night out here. We hung out on the top of Mount Williamson, just enjoying the sights and everything, and now it's time for bed. So I'm here in my Serenity net. First time I really get to use this out in the wild, so pretty cool. A little windy, but not enough to where I need to put the Gatewood cape on just yet. Hopefully I don't have to go in the middle of the night and put it on, but gonna try to sleep tonight with just the Serenity net. So let's see how it goes. So this morning we've already had breakfast, left some of our stuff back there at camp so we'd save weight. But from Mount Williamson, you go along the ridge like we're doing along here, and we're looking for an old plane wreck. David's been wanting to come out here for quite a while. Get us out here, so what not? Why not? It's a perfect weekend. Perfect temperatures up here. It's still like 100 down below. We're up around 8,100 feet. Devil's Punch Bowl is like way down there somewhere. Had a couple drops of rain this morning already. Well, we had breakfast. Did a little time lapse for you of the rain hitting Baden-Powell. Here we go. Let's find that plane wreck. So we've came down the ridge here, or coming up the ridge. I think the high point is actually right there. There's like 3 little bumps from Mount Williamson. I want to say they said the furthest one away is actually the highest. But if you look on a map, it's by where we stayed over there. And we're trying to find an airplane crash now, and it's somewhere along that ridge right there. I can see parts of something, maybe it's just quartz, some white rock, but it looks like there's a bunch right in there. So we gotta go over this way, down, up, and over. Some really good views from up here. Man, beautiful. I'll flip it around. Williamson Rock is right over here. I think that's Bear Canyon going out, the old highway coming up. Mount Waterman over here, Twin Peaks. I can't see too much of that way because of the fire still. Was it the Lake Hughes fire? But we're going this way. Yeah. So basically we got to go down. There's a steep drop down. Back up over here to this one, then across and over. It looks like you can get to it somewhat easy. Just a matter of going down, dropping a lot of elevation, then gaining again. That was a hard hike coming up here, going up and down, come across a ridge, and we are here now. We finally made it to the plane wreck. Let me flip you around here. This right here is a C-119 that crashed in 1966. See if I can find a picture of what C-119 really looked like. We'll put it up, but you got the with the rudder right here on the tail. I probably just murdered exactly what you really call a plane. Parts. But you can see right here the little pulley system. So that way it moved the tail back and forth for direction. Did not look too big inside. And again, this is the tail section. I'm not too sure what a C-119 really looks like. Looks like a propeller. Yeah. Maybe a propeller. Thing's big. Just see down there how it's got that circle to it, so I'm thinking a propeller. There's more parts strewn all the way down the hill. David's down there exploring that right now. See if I can come over here. See what it looks like inside. It'd be neat if we could see the cockpit, but who knows where that's at. And according to David, there was 4 people on this plane when it crashed and died in '66. Let's go down a little bit, see what we can find down along the hill. There's parts like this here, right down here, over here, just strewn just all throughout the mountain. So I think this crashed in '66, so it was almost 60 years ago. And just throughout the years, parts are just kind of going down the mountain. Some cool things, like there's a piece right here, just a little tiny one by my foot. Little pieces throughout. Pieces of metal there, over there. See, David keeps going down further. Yeah, here's the other side of that, what you're looking. We were up on the other side of that before. More pieces over here. Yeah, just tons of metal pieces throughout. All aluminum, real lightweight. I heard David go through something over there, so maybe he found something cool. And let me show you where we were earlier today. Actually, I gotta move over more. Where we camped is Mount Williamson, which is that bump right there. Then we had to go up over to this, down that ridge, up this ridge, over here, down another ridge, up, then along the side. Oh yeah, I see David found a nice cool piece down there. Let me go down to that, check that out, and then I'll probably come up here and take a nice little break because that kicked my butt. Quite a few more pieces down here, and there's just so much going down. We could go down the whole side of the mountain and just keep seeing more and more. One of the propeller parts are over here, it looks like. A big part of the plane's down there. There's that part right there that David saw. That looks pretty cool. I might just go over to that. What do I have here? Just a buckle or strap to something. Not too sure what this piece was for, but man, it's big. Big and heavy. Maybe this is one of the parts of the wings. Actually, it's not that heavy. Yeah, it must have been made part of the wings. Here's like fiberglass that was covering it. It's definitely part of the wing. This is one steep mountainside. As you're going down, I'm okay too. Take a break right here. You can find all sorts of pieces like this out here. Yeah, like I said, it's a steep mountainside. I just slipped down. I saw David slip earlier. So I don't know how much further I'm gonna go down. I don't got my trekking pole with me. I left it up there. But man, just sitting here thinking as we're exploring this area, the 4 guys that died, and man, this is some desolate terrain up here to crash into, and really there's not much up here like to survive on. No water. Who knows if they even survived the crash. But C-119, I think he said it was like a Willy box or something like that is what they called them. I'll put the real name in here. I'll try to put a picture up of the plane as well. But C-119 that crashed in '66. Now that I got David next to the propeller, you can see how big those blades are. They're bigger than him if they were stretched out all the way. So, pretty good size propellers. Came up on the ridge and there's more parts up here. Some sort of pump or something. See what's over here. More pieces right here. I'm wondering if this is where they hit and crashed, because there's no, if you look, there's like no trees right here. Maybe this is where they clipped the ridge. Parts right here just apart. Over here. Right here. David noticed something shiny down here. Something big right there. Let's go check it out. David noticed some wings down there. What were you saying, David? Your theory?
Just the thought. Plane was probably coming this way and just didn't clear the ridge. So as it came through, hit the trees severed the wings, the fuselage continued on over to the other side. That's what we were looking at a little bit earlier. And then the wings just over time have slid down the hill. You got a couple there, and then just
another
past
one right
one
there.
up here. So
It's a good theory.
best guess.
I'll buy it. You can see David going up there. We're going up towards Mount Williamson again, and this is a real steep portion. It's long and exposed. It's about 11:30 right now, so we're in the midday heat. But here we go. We're gonna climb up this, take a little break at the top, go back, get our stuff, and then head on out. Back here to Mount Williamson now. Camp's right behind me over there. Beautiful day out here. It's finally starting to get a little hot out here, so we made it back here. We're gonna tear down camp, then get into Wrightwood and meet our friend Paul for late lunch, early dinner. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing, ring the bell for any notifications of new videos I got coming out. Until next time, thanks for having me.